Now, to begin with our Giuseppe Arcimboldo self-portrait, we're going to need something to draw with. You're going to need at least 2 sheets of paper, and then you're going to need something to color with, crayons, markers, colored pencils. You're also going to need some scissors and some glue as well. Now, I'm going to begin with my first piece of paper, and on this piece I want to draw the actual head of my fruit and vegetable self-portrait. Giuseppe Arcimboldo was famous for making self-portraits out of lots of different things. So we're going to do a fruit and vegetable self-portrait. Now, when I make this, I want to make it nice and big, and I'm going to just draw the head on this paper. So I'm going to choose any type of fruit or vegetable. I'm going to go with the watermelon because that'll be a nice big shape. So I'm going to start on here, and I'm just going to make a nice big oval shape right here for my watermelon. Now I also want to add some details on here. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw a few wavy lines on here just to give my watermelon a little bit of detail. So I'm just going to go ahead and add these lines all the way down. I'm making my lines really big so that I have lots of room when I start coloring these. Now, once I'm done with that, I'm going to get out my next piece of paper. And on this piece of paper, I'm going to draw all my details for the face. Now you want to draw lots of different things, and sometimes it helps to actually think about different fruits and vegetables that might make, good things for eyes, noses, ears, mouths, things like that. Now, when I draw these things on here, I want to think about what I could use. So let's start off with the eyes. I'm going to do 2 nice little oval shapes for eyes, and I'm going to make these into olives, because I think an olive would be a nice shape for an eye. Then I'll just go ahead and draw a little circle or oval inside each one with an extra little line. Now for my nose, I can make anything. I think a little pepper would be fun, so I'm going to go ahead and make a little zigzag line here. I'm just going to make a little line that goes down, and then it's going to curve up for a pepper. Then I'm going to add a little rectangle shape for the nose. Now for the mouth, I want to do something that could be like a nice smiley face. So I'm going to go with a lemon shape. So what I'll do is I'll draw a nice little straight line across. I'll make a big smiley face with another smiley face inside of here. I'll add a small circle with a few little lines coming down here just to make a little slice of lemon. Now I want to make some ears on here. I think some mushrooms would look really cool for ears. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make 2 little hook shapes that go the opposite direction with a little line across at the bottom. I'll do the same thing over here. Then starting here, I'm just going to make a nice big oval shape around it with another big oval shape around here just to make my little mushrooms. Now I also want to add some eyebrows on here. So to make my eyebrows, I can use any different thing. I'm going to go ahead and just make some little tiny carrots for my eyebrows. So I'm just going to make some long, kind of pointed, skinny oval shapes with a few little curved lines coming down here. And then I'll just add a few little points on the end. It's okay if your fruits and vegetables are not the actual size that they would be compared to other ones. We're just kind of having some fun and trying out some different things. Now you could always add some things like cheeks onto here or other types of details. I also want to go and maybe make a few things for some hair. So I'm just going to go and just draw a few little curved lines down here, kind of like backwards parentheses. And then I'm going to make a few little V shapes inside of these. I'll make a little line across the bottom. And then I'll just make some little curly lines right around here for some broccoli, and I can use this for some hair. And some people don't like to put the hair on there. That's totally fine. This is just kind of like a fun, simple way to make it. Now our next step on here is we want to color all of these. And we want to make sure, because a lot of fruits and vegetables can be green or yellow, we want to make sure that we're not using the same shade all the time. So try to use different things like, dark greens, light greens, different things like that, just to kind of help separate your colors out a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and start coloring these, and you can use anything like crayons, markers, colored pencils, whatever you want to. Now, once you're all done coloring this, then it's time to begin cutting all of these out. And once we're done cutting them out, we're going to arrange them onto our big picture over here. So I'm going to cut out both these little details and this big one over here. Now, once you have all of your little pieces cut out, it's time to arrange them onto your bigger piece. Now, when doing this, just kind of make sure you somewhat follow the rules of how self-portrait goes. So you want to kind of keep the eyes towards the middle. Your nose should be in between your eyes and your mouth. And then your mouth should be in between your nose and your chin. I'm going to add the eyebrows on here. I'm going to add the ears. And then right behind here, I'm just going to add a little bit of broccoli for the hair. Now, the final step is to glue all these down, and just make sure you use a little bit of glue to make sure you attach everything on here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And there you go, there is your fruit and vegetable self-portrait picture. There's lots of different types of fruits and vegetables you can use to create this picture, and you can make lots of different fun ones out there. So hope you guys follow along and enjoy this video.